What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here with HauntScene. It is Tuesday night. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
You should
EDT.
be.
You are where you should be.
I am where I should be.
I am joined by my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa the Cat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to HauntScene.
And I want to thank everybody for watching the nation's #1 haunt chat.
Oh.
The only one. We've got some shirts on. What are we wearing today?
Oh, what is it? Maybe it's like a new announcement?
Yeah.
That happened today?
Yeah. So we're wearing these nice Halloween Horror Night shirts. Yeah. So I want to thank Universal for sending these over. Just kidding.
I purchased them for Johnny and I.
You got to scoot over this way a little bit. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our guests. Super duper excited to have everybody here in the studio. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Whatever platform you're watching on, we're streaming on like YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Twitch and all the things. So let's go ahead and introduce everybody. So here we go. Look at that. The magic of live television.
You always do a great job.
I do.
This isn't television, right?
It is. Well, that's how it feels.
It is how it feels.
It does feel magical.
Yeah, there's like 19 cameras in here.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go down the line and allow everybody to introduce themselves. For those of you that don't know, and we're going to go ahead and start off with Jacob. What's up, Jacob?
Am I even here?
You are here.
We don't even know because I got my own camera.
Wow,
you got your own space.
He's live by a satellite.
Yeah, right. Hi.
Oh, you ruined the illusion! Come on, man. There goes the sponsor dollars.
Yeah, we're done. All right. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Jesus, no.
All right, I'm Jacob. Jacob McAllister. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I'm the artist for Oh the Horror. Been working with these guys for how long has it been now? When did we start?
Are you counting? This is yours. Go.
I don't even know. So yeah, I drew the pictures.
Right. So the art you see tonight came from Jacob.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
Awesome. Let's go on here to Nate. Nate Dog.
Nate Stevenson.
Nate
Stevenson.
I am Nate Stevenson. I am one of the co-creators of Oh the Horror, and me and Patrick wrote all the stuff that you read, all the crazy, terrible shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
And by the way, this show is going to be for adults.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will. So
Yeah,
Disney.
that kind of ruins
sponsoring
my
this
introduction.
time.
So I was going to say I'm Patrick Braylon, and I'm here to make sure they can't monetize this video.
Yeah, there's no.
Right,
Well, I guess monetizing would
That's
mean
way
we
out the
would.
window.
Yeah, we're not there. We're
No,
not.
not
So,
yet. No.
Yeah.
It's a good thing because this could never happen.
Nah, that's
we
fine.
were just talking about before we got on here how we held 0 punches. Like it is horrible. It's horror and it's horrible and it's horrific.
You
And
mean
it's
the game?
nudity and
You mean the
cursing.
game we're here to talk about, not the show.
Not the show.
No, I meant like what we do
Yes.
when people aren't watching.
Things we make.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, and then finally we have Patrick, who we've had on the show before several times to
Yes.
talk about several things.
However, this is the first time.
First
Now,
time in the studio.
I was about to say, is there a nickname for the studio yet?
HauntScene Studio.
HauntScene Studio.
HauntScene Studio.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're right. This is the first time in studio that I've been able to be with you guys remotely on the phone, things like that. But this is the first time, and I'm super stoked to be in.
Aw,
Spooky
yay.
studio.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then if you want, hold up the box.
Yes.
Product
There you
placement.
go.
Bum, ba-dum,
That's
ba-dum,
all marketing.
Buy all the horror, buy all the things. All right, so that's Jacob again. Let's go ahead and okay. So orthehorrorgame.com is where you can go and buy this game, and the purpose of this show tonight is to promote your upcoming appearance at MegaCon, which is going to be this weekend. We'll actually talk about that first. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a live play test. We're gonna demo the game. We got all the cards and all the things, and we'll explain how it works, and we'll go through the whole thing. Now,
Okay.
I've had a chance to play this with A-list celebrity play testing group. Thank you. And then Melissa, have you played yet?
I played it, yes. I actually bought a copy at MegaCon last year, and I played it with some of my friends.
All right.
They liked it as well, too.
Good stuff.
Mhm.
All right. So nothing but positive vibes so far. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Now, I do have some live cards set up. We're going to get to that in a moment, but let's make sure that I do this properly. Look at that. Wow. The magic of live television.
That's us.
Wow. So far, we're doing great. All right. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and Oh the Horror, a horribly hilarious horror card game. get your own copy. You can buy your own copy right now. There are plenty in stock. Actually, it's selling out. You want to make sure that you jump on it right now. They've got about 4 copies left. Plug. You like
Scare tactics.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No. There's less than
There's less than you might think.
You might
Like,
think. It's-
yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons that we're really excited to be here is to promote for MegaCon because we have there is a limited stock.
Yeah.
And we're really excited to go to MegaCon and show off that limited stock and have people buy it.
And it sold out last year. Like it
Yeah, without a
completely
doubt.
sold out.
Oh,
It sold
man.
out like before the
It sold
MegaCon
out
ended.
plus
like by
pre-orders.
Friday at noon we were sold out, and then we were
Wow.
just selling,
Wishes.
Really, it's kind of what it was.
Prayers.
It was.
we were selling pre-order for the rest of the con, but this year we're hoping because we have hundreds of copies, like hundreds more than we had before, that we will at least not sell out till later in the con, but we'll see how it goes. We are also going to have a lot of cool exclusive merch. We're going to have like the serial killer box, which there's only about 40 left, I think, and when they're
Ooh.
gone forever. So that's definitely something you want to check out. Also, the pins and the WAP.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, the folklore.
Oh.
This is the only expansion pack that exists so far, and this will never exist again. The only time you could get it on Kickstarter was on Kickstarter, sorry, and then at MegaCon this year, we maybe
We have
have
a
20 or
handful,
30
yeah.
of them, and then they're gone forever. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff. So if you're there Thursday or Friday, hit us up early because I think a lot of this stuff is going to go fast. All the stuff that's like buy it now or you'll never be able to buy it again kind of
Well,
stuff.
and MegaCon, it's not just an opportunity for us to be able to shill merchandise as far as the game is concerned. Although the sets are a part of it, and the expansion packs and the Kickstarter live merch, that's something we definitely want to make sure that people get a chance to get a hold of. But also, we're going to be doing panels while we're there.
Mhm.
That's it's funny you say that.
Yeah. So
What?
So our booth our booth is 3101. And we're doing the panels. We've got 4 spread out through the course of the weekend, and then also we're going to be when we're not at the panel, we're going to be roaming around at our 20 by 20 enormous booth that we've got in the center of the con. Like it's a massive space for us to not only be able to say hi to people and be able to show merch and obviously sell things. But also there will be a live gameplay table there, so you will have the opportunity to check out the game and try it out before you even have a chance to buy it.
And last year it was running like the entire time. There was almost always a game going.
Yeah, it was great because you had people that would pay for all 4 days of the con just to come to the gameplay table and spend like 3 or 4 hours just playing the game.
It was fun. There was a lot of cool energy. I think we were kind of on the outskirts of the con last year. This year we are like dead center of the con. So
Nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
We're excited about it. It's
You
gonna
were
be
by
fun this year.
the food court last year.
Yeah.
But this year you are by Tattoo Alley.
If you see
You
that,
can go check out the game and then get a tattoo.
Well, I mean, as an added promotion, they're going to announce it tonight. If you either get the Grim Reaper tattooed on you or the Horror logo tattooed on your neck or somewhere on your forehead, they will give you a copy.
Absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah, no.
if somebody comes tattooed with anything the horror that's showing, especially if it's
We'll
on their
deliver the
face,
game to your home.
Wow.
Come on,
That's
now.
pretty
You heard it here first,
We're not
everybody.
gonna do
Jacob will deliver the game to your
Thanks.
home.
Jacob will,
Jacob doesn't-
Jacob will draw
On my
and
bicycle.
tattoo you.
that. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
speaking of drawing, before we get off MegaCon though, this is super cool this year. Jacob is going to be there Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to have prints and stuff, which is kind of cool of some of
very
some
cool.
of our favorite cards. But also he's going to have blank ones. And if you want to be like a killer or a victim, he will literally draw you in to one of those. We'll all sign the card, and we can like make up. Me and Patrick will make up a fun name for you, and you can either be a victim or a
Wow.
killer.
I'm gonna go
That's
do that. I'm
so
gonna do
There
that.
are
I'm
no
gonna do that.
takebacks on the things that we come up for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
You
No,
have
you
to
give us
you
your-
have
you
to-
give us your name.
no, there's
Yeah.
none of this.
You walk
"Oh,
away."
what did I
You have to be brutally honest with me, guys. If I go up and do this, you can
Wow.
do whatever it is.
Yeah,
Very
man.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's fun. We also have a couple of photo ops. We had Cheerleader Cherry there last year.
Yeah, I
She's
remember
going to
that.
be there again this year, and we're also going to have
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Black
Bernice.
Widow Bernice there this year.
Black Widow
that's
Bernice.
cool, too. So we got a whole lot more going on this year than we had last year, because last year we were just coming online. This year we've been online for quite a while, so lots of fun stuff.
And it's gonna be better this year. I mean, COVID is dying down.
Yeah.
People aren't afraid to be out there, so I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
a packed event. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm
Be bigger
really
and
looking forward
better.
to it.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
we're really excited to talk about our panels and answer any and all questions for the most part
That we're allowed to.
that we're allowed to answer,
the deepest, darkest questions.
that our lawyers will allow us to answer.
The lawyers will be sitting there in the front row.
I'm gonna hire
Taking
somebody
notes.
to wear a suit. and pretend to be my
The
lawyer.
briefcase.
Honestly, MegaCon is awesome
It's so much fun.
in that way, because it's like, it feels like I'm always headed somewhere, like at Universal or wherever I'm working or doing something. I'm always headed somewhere when I'm stopped by somebody, and I always want to take the time to talk to them and hang out and stuff a little bit. But I can't, and I can't take the time I want. What's so cool about MegaCon, and was that way last year, is we got to do these panels where people could sit and just ask us the questions they want to ask. We could take the time to answer. Also, at our booth when we were there, we had tons of people come up, and I got to literally sit there and have conversations with like fans and people that are fans of HHN and all that kind of stuff. So it really fun time, and it's just cool for me because I can actually take the time I'm there to do that. And I think it's probably that way for all of us, take the time and actually get to talk to some of these people.
I mean, the reason that it's not to get too sappy about it, but the reason that we actually created Oh the Horror was because during the pandemic, yeah, granted, okay, all three of us were unemployed, but we all, and so we had the time. But really, it was a matter of with the pandemic raging and nobody knowing what the fall was going to be like, it was our chance to be able to give back to all the horror fans that had missed out on not having anything during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Because we knew that there was a gap. And there is obviously a pent-up demand for people to want to come out and experience haunts, and people wanting to come out and experience cons. So it feels like a good time for us to be able to experience that with them.
yeah. When we were writing the cards, there were so many times where we were like, the fans are gonna love this one. You know what I mean?
My mom's gonna hate it.
Yeah,
But the fans are gonna love it.
Yeah, my mom.
My mother
actually,
did not purchase a copy.
My mom purchased. She's like, I'm gonna support you and purchase a copy, and I was like, you will not open it. And she's like, I will not open it. Now I think she probably snuck it and opened it, and she's really disappointed in me now, probably. But I was like, you can't look at the cards because then you'll disown me as a son. But she did buy one. She purchased one. Also, my wife's mom purchased one, and I was like, well, that's the end of that. We're not going to have a relationship anymore. But she did the same thing. She's like, well, I just want to support you. But then they didn't open it. They just kept it. And I was like, that's good. Keep it in the wrapper, so if it gets huge, then you can sell it on
First edition.
Amazon or something like that. First edition. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, we have a couple questions in here. If somebody can't make it to MegaCon this weekend, is there going to be any opportunity to buy blank cards?
No.
Okay, so if you're talking about blank cards, like blank cards that come in an expansion pack of blank cards where you can make your own cards, that's something that's in the works.
That's
But-
always been in the works.
Yeah, but if you're talking about the prints, the large prints where Jacob is actually sitting and the artist of the game is drawing you on a card, that's strictly a MegaCon thing. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Will you have any 3D printed merch?
3D printed.
I'm
merch.
just remember.
Do you have any-
Remember, I brought that card. I printed out the Reaper
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
That was
Wait, do you have like any merch, like any shirts or anything?
Oh, we
You
have
guys- so-
Thongs, male
So the
thongs.
merch we have
Okay,
is
you done?
go ahead, Jacob.
Okay, yeah, we have prints of, we're gonna have prints of, should we announce who's gonna be?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah, go for
so
it.
we're gonna have 5x7 matted in 8x10 mats, bagged and boarded. We're gonna have Cheerleader Cherry. We're gonna have Death Itself.
Nice.
Shapeshifter.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Shapeshifter.
She's the shapeshifter.
Just the shapeshifter. I was like shapeshifter Shelby. I don't know what. Okay.
No.
So just shapeshifter. And then we're gonna also have the blank cards. We're gonna have Killers and Victims. And you can, if you want to, purchase that. And those will be 5x7 as well. Then
Nice.
we're also gonna have the games. Then this version of the game, which is our retail version. We're gonna have the special edition black and red Kickstarter box.
Mhm.
We're gonna have the tote bag, which is. The game fits perfectly in this little black and leather tote bag, and it's
The
got
body bag.
We
yep
made
body
it
the
into
body
a
bag.
body bag.
Oh, that's cool.
And it has
Awesome.
a little personalized toe tag.
Mhm.
Now that's if you buy the bundle, you get the tote bag with it, and it has a little toe tag that you can actually write your name on and everything.
Oh,
It
that's
says
cool.
you're
I'm
killed
so
by
excited.
Cheerleader Cherry.
And the body bag also has our logo stamped
Yep.
in leather on it too, which is kind of
Mhm.
cool.
Very cool.
And then the we've got the
pins.
pins. We've got Oh the Horror buttons.
Yep.
So if you don't have a lot of money to spend, but you want something Oh the Horror, we've got some really cool buttons
for
that are like
$1.
$1.
Yep.
And you can buy those. So we got quite a bit of merch this year that we or anything to wear, but we definitely have a lot of stuff to purchase.
You just got to get that tattoo then.
I just gotta get that tattoo then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Great game.
You know what? I'm gonna go visit you guys and then go get a tattoo.
Get
Oh,
two
Lord.
tattoos.
Yeah.
We'll give you a couple for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I want you to get like tears, like the tears, but they're all.
Doesn't she have to kill people
Just
first?
like-
Like
I
three-
do.
well,
I would
it
have to,
itself,
yeah.
but
You don't,
Yeah.
you don't have to. You don't have to. I mean, it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be legit.
Okay.
If you wanted to be, you'll have to kill 3 people.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, what we got here? You should come to Transworld. Transworld's the biggest haunt convention. You might want to consider that. That's awesome. People wishing they lived a little bit closer. Got some folks from Scurryface saying hi. Scurryface is one of our
Nice.
partner broadcasters that cover the haunt industry.
That's
That's
right,
awesome.
guys.
Erica's in here. What happens to the
Now
dead
listen,
girl?
if you don't live nearby and you can't make it to MegaCon, that's okay. You can go to ohthehorrorgame.com.
Yes,
Oh,
we
they
can.
got
You can order the game
You can.
right now.
Anytime you want.
Operators are standing by.
And Patrick will bring it
3
right to your house.
3 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. We will put this in a little box and little winged demons will fly it there.
Truly.
And
Yeah.
Patrick
won't-
will
you
deliver
won't
it to
see
your
them.
house at 3:00 in the morning.
Only if you show me a tattoo. I want proof. I want proof.
Yeah.
Hey man, somebody might take you up on that
Is
someday.
Transworld in California?
It is in St. Louis.
It's in Missouri.
I watch the videos like every year.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube.
Yeah.
Midsummer is
It
in
looks,
Cali.
it looks awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really cool. Any special editions will be available on the website. So like the upgraded editions, are you planning to sell those?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. So
That
those
is
con
MegaCon
exclusive.
Con
exclusive.
exclusive.
Right.
We kept those specifically because we knew we'd be back to MegaCon. When we finished MegaCon last year, our contact there was like, "We're having you back. You're coming back next year." And we're like, "Awesome!" So we knew we wanted to have some exclusive merch, so we kept what we had left just for this year. But I have a feeling within a day or two that's probably going to be gone.
So show up early, buy the things. Don't wait. Don't go to the table. Oh, I'll just pick this up later. It will be gone.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't wait. Buy
If
all
you
the
want
things.
anything, let me know. I'll let Johnny know. He'll buy it for you and send it to you.
There you go.
cool.
There you go.
There you go, Johnny.
What?
Nothing.
Well,
We all heard it. We all have a witness. She's got a witness.
It's actually
No.
live. Everyone. Yeah, everyone
The whole world heard it. No, you're gonna buy it for the whole world,
No,
Johnny. Sorry.
I don't. I'll take it out of the HauntScene petty cash. All right, so let's talk about the game getting in here. So you'll be at MegaCon this weekend, and then I would imagine at some point in the future you'll probably do some other appearances in places. But let's talk about what's in the box.
What's
What's in the box?
Oh, that is. I never really made that
Classic.
connection, but now I
Classic.
I
have.
love it. This is so fun because this is some older art from before we actually.
Oh my
finalized
God,
the
yeah.
game.
Wow, it is.
I just
And
pulled this from
no,
Google.
No, it's
I
great.
love
No, it's
it.
fine. Yeah.
I love the look of it. I'm like, oh man, remember that? Because it's not better or worse necessarily. It's
Just different.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
But so here I'll get close up on my thing. So we've got victims. So this is kind of what the cards look like now. Here you go.
Hold
Put
it,
your hand
hold
behind
it. Yeah, hold it right up to the.
You got to do
thing.
that YouTube thing where your like hand is
There
behind
you
it.
go. It'll focus. If put it in front of your eyeballs. There we go.
Oh, it's looking at Patrick.
Yeah, it's trying to
Wow.
autofocus.
Patrick, get out of the scene.
Patrick.
I don't know.
There, see?
There you
See?
go.
Sorority Sally. So this is what the
There we
cards
go.
look like now. This is Sorority Sally. So these are the victim cards. So there are 100 victim cards that are all different characters.
You keep holding that one up, and I'll hold one up over here.
Well, everybody know. I feel ridiculous.
There
And
we
then
go. We
there's
can make that a little bit bigger.
100 unique killers, and they're all characters. There we go. Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
working
Wind
better.
Up Wendy.
So that's Wind Up Wendy, kills ages 3 and up.
Wow.
And then there are
Take that however you want.
and there are 200. There are 200 of
Methods of death.
methods of death. If
Oh.
damn it, Patrick!
All right,
get out of
guys. All
here.
right, guys. There we go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So this is one feedback. asked over for dinner, poisoned, and put out with the trash. That's
Oh.
a little one of the more tame ones that we have.
That was a pretty.
in the bag. Now, the other thing that people love in the box, there are what we call plot twist cards, and
You can set
Yeah,
it.
come on now.
just
All right, hold on. I'm gonna find a plot twist card for us.
I already have them ready.
Wow, look at that.
Then get down.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
It's just the
So there we go. So we have Guardian Angel cards, we have Death Itself cards, and then we also have a mix of plot twist cards that are both in the killer as well as the victim deck to add some extra spice into the game.
I would say Guardian Angel is probably the most popular.
Yeah, so Guardian Angel cards are cards that definitely play towards the tropes that you find in a normal horror movie.
Right.
There was nothing behind the door. The cops show up in time and take the killer away.
The
in
car
handcuffs.
started.
Yeah.
And the reason that we have those in there, and you'll see that as we play the game, is because it adds a dimension to the game where people can actually steal killers away from people. They can actually
Yeah.
steal deaths.
Very cool.
And I will
that's
tell you
the-
this: you can play strategy because we do have other plot twist cards where somebody will win 2 cards instead of 1 and things like that. So you wait for somebody else to win 2 cards at once, and then you're like,
Guardian Angel.
sorry. So it's after the whole, the whole round is over and that person's won, and you got to wait till they feel excited about it. Like they're like, "Oh, that's awesome! I got 2 cards."
Damn.
Like you did not, and then you play the Guardian Angel card, and then you can steal their cards that they have.
Kind of like Uno meets Cards Against Humanity.
I guess,
Of
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Or
like,
now you just
and
get
it'll-
vicious with
yeah.
like Uno and you want to screw people over.
Yeah.
meets horrible,
There's-
terrible horror
Yeah.
things.
There's more levels.
If you get a
than
divorce
most card
because of
games.
this game, we will give you a set for free.
Oh,
Hey, come on now. That's
We'll give you
50%.
We'll give you half a set.
50% of people that get married.
Nice. you guys can split it. Figure it out what to do.
We'll give you half a
Wow.
set.
We'll give you a set, but who knows who gets it? You guys.
Oh,
And
wait,
this is what one of the plot twist cards looks like. Get
Watch
out of here,
out, Patrick.
God,
uh, it's there we
there
go.
it is.
Behind it.
So this is what they look like, kind of like regular cards, and they'll come up. But this doesn't count in Arnie. Arnie's run the numbers, and you owe big time. Everyone give up 1 victim from your body count and discard it. So that kind of sucks because you lost a card.
It's a way for us to, and we hinted on the plot twists fairly early in our game design, because it's not only a way to be able to mess with the people who are playing the game actively, but it also gives a chance to mess with the person who is the death dealer, who's the person who's dealing out the cards and choosing the methods of death, and it also gives an opportunity to screw with everybody all at one time, depending on what the plot twist is.
Right. We just really want you to be able to fuck with people.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
And so it really spices it up, makes it a little more fun than just the regular game. And people really love the plot twist. Actually, in our game testing,
That
which
was the
Johnny
reason we had
Bronto
it.
was a part
Yes, he
of.
was.
Yes, he was. But in our game testing, we did extensive game testing, and during our game testing, that was one of the biggest things. Everybody's like, more plot twists.
Yeah,
More
it
plot
was-
twists.
it just makes it so dynamic.
We went back to the drawing board, and I think we times it by 5 or
Oh
something.
yeah, we only had
Wow.
like
We
3 in
only
there.
had like 5 in
Oh,
there. and I
wow,
think
that's
now we
really
have like
cool.
20 or something. So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
quite a few in there. So it's easier to come across.
Just when you get a deck, just make sure you shuffle it. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah,
gonna be.
because I almost did not shuffle it. This would have been a really weird night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. They're all in alphabetical order, by the way, is what we're talking about. And then all the plot twists are like either on the bottom or the top or something. So you'll, Oh, and then the last one, the best one, and our icon for the entire game. This little fucker, Death Itself.
Watch out.
There we go.
Damn.
Hey, that's cute.
So
Love that,
so
dude.
cute.
Yeah, so Death Itself, basically what this does is it kind of makes a random round. With a lot of games like this, we would have fun like just putting in a rando player that wasn't even a real person. We just give them fake cards, and sometimes they would win the round, you know what I mean, in like other games like this that we would play. And so we're like, why don't we force that on people? So if Death Itself comes up, you can't use your cards in your hand. You have to pick at random from the deck, and then you have to play, read that card and play it. So that's your card, and then you decide who wins out of that. But
That's
sometimes
awesome.
it's really fun because sometimes it comes up with something that's like perfect for the killer and the victim. Should we say how to actually play the game?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, let's do it.
we're gonna start playing here in a moment. Although I did hear my camera beep, so
Uh-oh.
I have a.
Uh-oh.
There's a beeping.
This
Oh,
is
no.
where
Which
things
one?
go
There's like
wrong.
7.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I know I got too many things. Let's see if this thing just crapped out on me or not. One moment. Oop, that's not what we need. Where are you? It sure did.
Uh-oh.
You son of a bitch. Hold on.
Is it the card one?
Yeah, it's the card.
Talk amongst yourselves.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Hold
Well,
Hi, guys.
this is actually a good
Doing
time
good.
to
Yeah.
Detail out how to play.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
why don't we talk about
I
how to
got
play
my
the
card.
game?
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay,
Yeah, I got
go ahead and put it on
transition.
So as we're flipping
Transition
through,
indoors and outdoors.
I have yet.
when you
Yeah,
buy
it's
the
fine.
game,
It get darker.
That's
Yeah,
next on my
exactly.
list.
when you buy the game and you open it up, you're gonna find that there is a set of instructions or how to slay
Mm-hmm.
with our cute little death itself.
Oh, just like how to play, but how to slay.
Yeah,
I like
there
it.
we
Cute.
go.
I like it.
So in here, it'll give you a setup, it'll give you gameplay, it'll give you twists and turns, it'll even have a section because we are, as big gamers, we want to make sure that we try to answer as many questions as possible, and there's always so many different variables into gaming. So we actually have a what if section, so if you get to a particular point where you're stuck in the gameplay and you're not quite sure how to proceed, all you do is just check the what if section and we probably answered the question.
Yeah.
Also, if you have any suggestions for us, well, we don't really care about them. But if you want to, you can email us at don't bother us, or what is it? Do what you want and don't bother us at gmail.com. That is an active email site and we will be monitoring it, and I guarantee you that we will respond.
Well, let's
Yeah.
not make guarantees.
I'll respond.
But so the basics, very basics of the game. Okay, you've got a killer deck, a victim deck, and then you've got your methods of death. Everybody has 7 methods of death to start, and there's a death dealer. The first death dealer is whoever's the oldest, which that'll be Patrick. It's me. But anyway, so what'll happen is
Because you're talking, I'll deal.
yeah. The death dealer puts first they turn over a killer card, and that's who the killer's going to be, and then they turn over a victim, and that's who the victim's going to be. So now we've pitted a killer against a victim, and you got to use your methods of death to say how that killer killed that victim. And everybody plays their cards to the death dealer, and the death dealer decides whichever one is the most gruesome, or makes them laugh the most, or is the most off the wall, or for whatever reason they decide they like that card the most. Then you get that victim, and that victim goes in what you call your body count. And then whoever has the highest body count at the end wins. And we didn't really make a lot of parameters for when you end the game. We're just like, end it however you want. You can say whoever gets to 10, whoever gets to 15. You can just keep playing until you're done, or until you pass out. We do believe that this is a great drinking game.
Yes.
So definitely
you.
you can drink a lot and play the game. We promote that. So yeah.
Will
will
we be drinking at MegaCon?
What's that?
Will we be drinking at MegaCon?
We'll be on the clocks.
I mean,
I'm gonna be drinking
Can you
at
walk
MegaCon.
up and drink?
You
walk up at
you
MegaCon?
can drink. Yeah.
we won't have a bar at MegaCon. I can't say that I won't be tipsy at MegaCon.
Whoa.
No, you can't say that.
I can't say I won't.
You can't say that.
Yes, but there's
You
a
can't see the
possibility
future.
that you
I
will.
can't say.
You can't see the future?
I can't say that I won't hide tequila under the desk.
Wow.
I can't say that I won't. I won't say that I will.
But you won't say you
I'm
won't.
not gonna say I won't. But I'm
All right,
nicer.
so I
Okay, well,
thankfully
tequila.
left a webcam plugged in as a backup.
Oh,
So
Nice.
the magic of live
Look at
television.
that.
All right.
Fancy pants.
And you've already started us with the killer.
So I just picked. Those are just 2 randos that I picked off the top of the desk. So do we want to pick a new one,
I think.
or do you
let's
want to
play
maybe
with
just
it.
give
play with the
an
random one.
example?
Give it a shot.
All right.
So,
Who's our death dealer? You
I'm
are.
the first death dealer.
And
And why?
Oh,
And why?
the
Or you
oldest?
turn him over.
Because he's the oldest.
Because he's the oldest.
So the first killer is gonna be Bondage Babs. We get it in there. Bondage Babs. There is no safe word for Bondage Babs, obviously.
Almost in focus.
See all that blood?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Right? Thanks, webcam.
You want a minute? I can.
You might need to push it down a
Down.
little
You
bit.
think closer?
Yeah.
Closer for the-
There it goes. There it goes. Hold on.
You had it.
Well, now it's so close.
That's all right. We just need to see the gist of the cards. If it's in
Need to
focus.
focus.
We just need to
Jesus,
see-
Logitech, let's go. Thanks a lot.
Automatic focus.
There goes my my sponsorship.
The glare.
Okay, so Bondage Babs, there is no safe word. And she is killing
There it goes.
Yogi
When he put his hand in
Johan,
there.
perfecting the art of being
Somebody,
uncomfortable
oh my
with
God.
shit
Suck.
since
Just
3000
one mic in there.
BCE.
Try to give it something to focus on. Oh,
Focus on that, sucker.
we're gonna figure this out.
Wah wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Put that in there. Come on, work.
you to focus.
I need you to focus.
Hey, look,
Oh, there.
It's so good. It's so
Okay.
good.
Okay.
I'll just sit here.
Okay,
like
that's
this.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, and play.
There we go. There we go.
It's gonna go away though.
Stop.
It's gonna go away.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch
Okay.
the camera.
All right, we're good. We're
Don't
good.
touch the table. Don't touch the
Guys,
camera.
Bondage Babs is killing Yogi Yohan. How did she do it?
Okay.
Okay.
Make it good. Make it gruesome.
And the thing we tell people when they come to MegaCon too is, you can play it as what you think is funniest. You can play it if you.
It's like Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, if you know the dealer really well and you know what's gonna make him laugh, or like if it was my wife, she would want like the most straightforward. Like it's not about laughter. It's about like no, this is exactly how it's gonna
Right,
happen.
this is exactly how Bondage Babs
Yeah.
is killed. Yeah, it's so fun. So you can always play to the judge or
Yes. Yeah. It helps if you think of like what would the killer do.
yeah.
And
what would the killer do?
with the options you have in your hand, what's the most appropriate death?
What would be
Right.
the most painful death
In-
for
in-
the victim?
And if that fails, just the craziest one.
And so, and this is another kind of fun thing. You can also play to the. So if you don't have anything that you think, oh well, maybe this is not something the killer would do, but also you can play to the victim, which is cool. So it's like a crazy way, like bent in half until he can't breathe anymore, something like that. Then that would be Yogi Yohan because he's already bending. So there's you can play it lots of multiple
Okay,
different ways.
mix them up. What do we got?
All right, yeah. Let me mix it up here. Let's see what we got.
Alright.
Okay, how did Bondage Babs kill Yogi Yohan? Sheila bombed him. A red hot poker shoved up the ass, causing involuntary twerking.
Oh.
Not for kids.
Oh, that's good. That's good. She lifesavered him.
Huh.
Chained up and slowly harvested for organs. That's what happened.
Okay.
Okay.
That's intense.
She pincushioned him. He was tortured so hard that hell will be a welcome relief. And then she oldie but a goodied him, strangled him. Listen, I got to go with La Bamba. Red hot poker shoved up the ass.
Yes.
Involuntary
That was me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got Yogi Yohan.
Yogi Yohan.
Yeah.
And you have started your body count.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And I'll keep the
Alright.
discard pile over here.
Very
All right,
cool.
cool.
Good
And
job.
here, keep the
Thanks.
discard for that too.
All right.
So that's over there.
You know, you're not going to get shut out.
And now,
Good job.
now remember, everybody has to have 7 cards in their hand. So
Yep.
go ahead and pick one more card.
I made sure they did already.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob, go ahead
Okay.
and pick a victim and the killer.
Well, hey, you're older than me.
Now goes this.
No,
Yeah, now
I'm
remove.
kidding. I'm kidding. I kid. All right.
Hold it like way up to the thing, and I bet
Oh,
it'll work.
let me bring up the thing. Hold on. Sorry, Magic of Light
Look at
Television.
this.
There we go.
Oh, it is working. It's just working now.
There we go.
Perfect. All right.
Quite
Cool.
quickly.
Quickly.
We'll be murdering Petition Polly.
He trees had to die for that.
Oh
one.
no.
How is he murdering her?
Nice. Okay.
Oh, wait, why am I looking? I'm the one that gets to choose. All right. Thank you, sir.
Ooh. Oh, so good. So what so at what point do you think would there be take a drink? Like give me an example of how we could turn this into a drinking game.
Every time somebody gets a victim, they have to take a drink.
Oh god.
Yeah, you
Or
can-
everybody
yeah,
else
Claim
has
a
to take a
victim,
drink.
everybody else has to
Yeah,
take a
else
drink.
has to
Well,
drink,
if you
yeah.
claim a victim, everybody else has to
Pretty good
That'd
on
be a fun drinking game. Every time death itself shows up, you.
How about every
has
time
to
the
take a
word
shot.
fuck is said?
Every time the word fuck is said, not only in the game but by you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could pick certain weapons. So, like, if they were stabbed or poked or prodded, that would be a drink.
Yeah, or
Okay.
electrocuted.
Or electrocuted.
This is kind of funny. We posted this sometime on social media, but
Yeah.
when we were writing the game, we had a whiteboard because we didn't want to give one method of like death. It's too many things. So we literally had like, I don't know, there's probably 50 different ways to kill a person there. And they were like, shocked, torn in half.
Magical.
One of them was
magical,
one of them-
random.
One of them was called body gone.
Yeah.
Just
Body
like
gone.
your body's completely
Body gone.
gone.
Like blown up or like,
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of fun.
All right, so Quiet Quigley will be killing Petition Polly. Let's find out how. Holy shitted. Forced to choke down a lethal dose of laxative while listening to a medley of hymns sung by altar boys.
Oh god.
Wow, that's horrible.
Holy shit.
That one's layered.
Holy
That is
shit.
later.
Listen up. Ears ripped out with canals still attached.
Oh, man, I felt that one.
I like the irony.
No,
That is
I like the
why
irony for
Quigley, he's
Polly.
like, shh.
Yes, but
Oh, that is a
also,
good kill.
but also for That's a good mix. No,
That's a
because it
nice
worked for Polly too.
Yep.
Yeah. it does.
Postmarked, chopped into 50 pieces, packaged, and overnight shipped to random doorsteps.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Lobstered. Scaled to death in a bathtub filled to the brim with boiling water.
I think scalded.
Was there a scolded category?
Scalded. Yeah.
It's tough for me because holy shit, it is hilarious and I love that one. But Listen Up just works so well, and I'm a little more like my wife, and I like the ones that just
Yeah, man.
really work. So Listen Up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
HauntScene.
You get-
HauntScene 2.
you get to
Oh,
make
the
the-
horror hero.
Good job. Good job.
Job.
Look at that.
Good job. You're
Booyah.
kicking their butt, Johnny.
So is
The
there like
Kingdoms are guardian angels.
is there in the rules? Is there like a certain like how does somebody win this game?
So what you do is you just go to a number of kills. So we can all say at the beginning of the game, okay, we're going to play to 5 kills. And the
Okay.
first person to get to 5. And then there are extenuating rules for like the guardian angel. You can't use the guardian angel to win the game.
Gotcha.
So if you're at 4, you can't drop a guardian angel to get to 5.
Oh yeah, you gotta win a hand.
You gotta win it.
Gotcha.
You gotta win it.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
cool.
we-
But also, that's a good time to pull out a guardian. I mean, you hold on to that guardian angel card, and if someone is about to win, that's a good time to steal it.
All right, so one of these.
All right.
And-
So
Here, I'll set you up.
we got Werewolf Walter
Nice.
is going to kill Nerdy Nolan.
Oh, he's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Nerdy Nolan.
One of the beautiful things about the
Alright.
game that we tried to do is, and in here you see 2 of these particular cards, is try to introduce the idea of tropes, because horror is filled with tropes and we're big, huge fans of the genre. So putting the nerd in, putting the jock in, putting the bimbo in, making sure that there's a werewolf. There were things that we knew we had, boxes we knew we had to tick when creating characters, but it's always fun to see them actually match up against each other.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Got it right here.
Serial killer by day, werewolf by
There you
night,
go.
bad dog. Zero out, easy.
It's
to-
Good
Easy to
boy.
love, easy to kill.
What's up, Clint from Thrill Geek?
What's
He's
up,
hanging
Clint
out.
from Thrill Geek?
We love you, Clint. He's probably at like the theme park doing
He's
the,
probably a Guardians of the Galaxy.
doing that
Mm.
thing.
There it is.
Are
Peppa
you a
Pig.
Guardians of the
I
Galaxy?
don't know.
Or probably Peppa Pig.
A Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
We should do a Peppa Pig like card for this
Oh,
one.
we should.
Yeah. I started a rivalry between Peppa Pig and like Howl-O-Scream or something. I was yeah, it got pretty big.
All right. So how is Werewolf Walter gonna kill Nerdy Nolan?
Well,
Lumberjacked, forced to
shit.
wear a flannel onesie, laid open with a sharpened axe, and hung in a freezer like a side of beef.
Mhm.
And you like meat, so
Wow.
okay. Doggy doored.
That's perfect.
That's perfect for a werewolf. Bisected by a garage door and left to bleed out while your bloody top half is pissed on by a passing stray dog. That is perfect.
Damn it.
Green bead, slowly chewed up by a water wheel powering Corona grinder while being strung by locally sourced free range honeybees.
Jesus, that's
Stung by locally sourced free
very
range
complicated.
Wow.
It is.
Double toil and trouble. Boiled.
Mm.
That's simple.
Contrast between
I'm
this.
gonna have to go with the doggy door because that
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
That is
Who
perfect.
was it?
We're on the board.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
There would be if there was nothing.
You see how much fun that is? You see how much fun that is?
Good job. Good
No, let us see, Jacob.
job.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing behind the door.
So they were
Fine, take it.
see how excited they got. That's kind of part of the rules is you need to make sure you time it properly.
Yeah,
Three against two,
till
and we're
they're
like-
wait till they're excited and then just
Go HauntScene.
Whatever.
HauntScene 2, all the horror
It's a
one.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
I don't know.
Johnny, you're up.
All right, Johnny.
Oh Jesus! All right, so
We're not on the board, gentlemen. Step it up.
I know.
all right, what do we got? We got Warlock Warwick, Hocus Poke your ass, Abracadabra your dick, Shamazama your head in a vice.
Oh, come on. Hocus poke your ass. Abracableed your dick.
Oh.
Shazam your head in the vice.
Got it.
Yeah.
You designed the card.
Payback's a
Mooching Milt. Payback is a bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so how did Warlock where I killed Mooching Milt?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Mooching Milt. Payback's a bitch. You know, HauntScene had a Mooching Milt at some point, and Payback is a bitch. Speaking of MegaCon.
Okay.
You know that there's that when you're playing card games, there's that Murphy's Law that you always pull the perfect card right after playing.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And what's great is we actually have two in here. We have two different types of plot twists where if you happen to pick that, you get to go, oh, okay. If the best card was the one that you just picked, you can actually switch it. So those kind of little Murphy's Law things were like, oh, we should put in a thing for that so that if it happens, you can switch it out. You know what I mean? So that's kind of fun.
One of the fun things about developing a game like this is you really get to look at the games that you absolutely love and the rules that you love in those games, or the ones you absolutely despise, and you can change it. You're like, I don't want that rule. I don't want that rule. What do you-
Yeah. No free parking here.
Yeah.
Actually, I do believe in free parking.
Okay, I do too.
You never know. You never
Yeah.
know.
You can tell a lot about a person whether they know free
Yeah.
parking or not.
Do you start with 100, 200, 300? What's in the kitty
Yeah.
at the beginning of your game?
Oh no,
Let's
it's
go.
like
No
6,000.
fast joke like you.
Which, by the way, it's really funny because Monopoly is the one game that like everybody's got house rules for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually says in the instructions,
Yeah.
do not deviate from the rules. There are no house rules.
Whoa.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! I didn't know.
Yeah.
What does our game say?
It says do whatever you want.
Yeah, our game's like.
Ours is like whatever.
Do it.
Do whatever you want.
All right, here we go. How did Warlock Warwick kill Mooching Milt? Evil-eyed, cursed to bleed out from the eye holes.
Oh,
Appropriate
nice.
magic, right?
Good curse.
Pinode. A genitals whacked off with a wax knife, then stuffed in an oak cask. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Googly good. Drowned in a vat of lukewarm tapioca. Ugh.
Oh.
And good guide. Possessed by the spirit of an evil doll and forced to stab themselves to death. I gotta go with evil-eyed.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Evil eye.
I mean,
Give me the
On
stick.
the board,
We got it, guys. We're on the board. We're on the board.
Actually on the board.
Here, this will just
That's
go.
a real thing.
This will go in our kitty right here.
That's a real thing.
good job, guys.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Down to you, bro.
Here we go. All right. Zombie Zara. Zara absolutely did not become a zombie because of a vaccination.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
As the artist, this was one of my favorite cards to draw. I
She
absolutely, I love
absolutely
her.
did not become a zombie.
Oh no, it's out of focus again.
Why'd you do it?
I'm gonna put that one away because you already showed that on camera. I'm just gonna do this one.
Yeah.
Jess M, the fun fact girl, slays at useless trivia, useless at not being
So
slayed.
this is a fun fact. Okay. We had 5 in our Kickstarter. This whole game was started on Kickstarter. We had a really successful Kickstarter. It was awesome. And one of the higher rewards was you get to be a card in the game forever.
Oh, wow.
And Jessica M was one of the gals who paid to be in a card forever. And so they got to say like, this is kind of stuff about me, and they sent in stuff, and then we actually made them a card in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Them and Kevin Smith is a victim as well.
And I would imagine in the future we'll probably have more celebrities.
Yeah,
Yeah. That it'll be like the It thing. If you're not part of Oh the Horror, who are you even?
Oh,
You're not being killed.
Yeah. Or
If you're
dying.
not being murdered and know the horror, then Jacob, why did you mess this up?
I didn't.
Focus on that. Focus. Do the thing. Fix it. Yeah, look, read it, please.
Focus on the.
I don't know.
It's focusing. It's focusing.
Yeah.
It's taking away doing it.
Drinking game.
Every time it goes out of
Drink.
focus. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So Zombie Zara killed Jess, the fun fact girl. How?
Okay.
Do your worst. Yeah, we were talking about the fact that during the development phase, it was like, we go that far? Yeah, we should go that far. But then even past that point, there were still 2 a.m. text messages that I know that are still sitting there that
Yeah.
even went past the line.
We had some, that's usually from Patrick, that were like, you know what? We should just make expansion pack at some point called "Oh, You're Gonna Hate This Deck," and it is really not okay stuff. And so we were like, we'll wait till people are really into the game and they know what to expect, and then we'll go
Or you
all
can steal
we'll go
them
all the
again.
way. So there's about 7 or 8 cards in that deck already from that are things that we're just like, that has to go in the "Oh, you're gonna hate this deck."
We
It should be called the Patrick text at 2 a.m. deck.
2 a.m. text deck.
2 a.m. text deck.
All right, here we go. How does the zombie kill Jess? Walloped, tied to the ground before an old brick wall is pushed onto the body, popping the head like a tick.
Hmm.
Nice.
Roared, startled to the ground, ripped apart, and forced to listen to the sound of being consumed.
Whoa.
Come on, let's do a zombie.
Oh.
Grab bagged, carefully dissected, then sewn back together with important organs missing.
Oh.
What an astute zombie.
Yeah.
Cockscrewed, stuck in the genitals with a wine opener exactly 19 times.
Exactly 19 times.
I can just hear a zombie counting. It's raw.
Come on.
That
There we
makes the
go.
most sense.
There we go.
I got Jess, the fun fact girl.
All right.
All right. There we are.
You're back up.
Did you though?
I'm back.
Oh no!
Oh. I was gonna wait till we were about to go.
Oh my god!
I mean, somebody's got to win.
Someone didn't shuffle. Who shuffled the deck?
The police actually arrived on time. The killer was led away in
The
handcuffs.
zombie was led away in handcuffs.
Right. You get just the fun fact. Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
I
All
blame
right.
Patrick
We're-
for not shuffling
We're
well.
playing
I'm
dirty.
back.
Are you kidding me? I was in there for half an hour.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Who is the killer? One of my favorite. Old Man Oglethorpe.
Mm,
Back in his day.
that's right.
There it is. Okay.
I got
hold on. You got it?
Yeah, I got you.
He's got the method.
Bam.
Boom.
There we go.
Old
Oh.
Man Oglethorpe.
Close enough.
Back in his day, a man could slaughter his neighbors in peace and quiet.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
And who is he killing? He's killing philanthropist Phil. Most philanthropists are awesome. Phil's a dick. There you have it. I got this.
Old man Oglethorpe is killing the philanthropist.
Got it. See? All right. How does he do it?
Oh, we
How
should
does old
be
man
ready for
Oglethorpe
that.
Boom.
kill Phil? I like to make little stories, so I think probably philanthropist Phil was like doing like door to doors trying to get money, and he came to old man Oglethorpe's door.
Wrong
Came to the
door.
wrong door.
Wrong door.
All right. Here we go. All right. How did old man Oglethorpe kill philanthropist Phil? He drop chopped him. He pushed him off a building and he was chopped to bits by the blade of a low flying helicopter.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, Jesus
That's very
Christ.
elaborate.
He was
Good timing.
It's very specific.
It's very good timing
he
too.
was whammed. Whammed.
Wham.
Neck snapped with a cast iron skillet filled with hot bacon grease.
Oh.
Wham.
Oh, what hell?
That feels right for old man Oglethorpe. I feel like he would be cooking bacon. Whipple House.
I mean, you-
beaten to death with a
you interrupted him.
urine-coated wiffle bat.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
I also think he would have that.
He would.
Pooped out. Hollowed out ass first by a plumber's
Jesus
pipe
Christ.
snake.
Oh, Jesus.
Used pipe snake.
Oh, not even like an unused pipe snake.
Oh,
I
gross.
gotta go with whammed.
Yes!
Whammed.
Did you
Yeah.
really though?
Angels.
Yes.
This game is filled with guardian angels.
Yes.
But only for the.
Boom.
HauntScene
Okay.
takes another.
A baby grand piano fell from a cargo plane at 35,000 feet. It crushed the killer, atomizing their form into a bazillion bloody
Oh, my
chunks.
Yeah.
God. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Reigns supreme.
You don't
again.
ever get to shuffle again.
Please tell me that that's all the guardian angel cards.
No.
No.
There's a couple more in
Was
there.
that 3 already, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
It's all right.
Crazy. All right, Jacob, you're up.
Oh, all right. Let's do this.
I've got more.
Okay.
What?
Oh, here.
I got one more.
This is one of Nate's favorites. The Boogeyman.
Oh!
I love
Oh,
this
man.
take on the boogeyman.
That it's. I love the
Watch
tentacles.
this.
Watch this. Ready?
Oh!
Mom said there's no boogeyman. Mom's dead now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Boogeyman's killing Stoner Stanley.
Yes. Smoke a bowl. Run.
Smoke a
Smoke a
bowl.
bowl. Yeah. All right.
Although it's 2022, it should be like Vape a Bowl.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
So good.
Oh, another guardian angel. I'm kidding. JK.
So we got a question here from our friend author Jackie Sonnenberg. So can a victim become a killer and vice versa? They're clearly separate.
They're very
Kind of.
separate, but here's the thing. We encourage house rules, so if you can figure out how the fuck to do that,
Do it.
let us know, and maybe
Yeah.
we'll add it into the real rules.
If you want to play, Final Girl reverse style, that's
Man.
Go ahead.
If you want to kill all the killers with the victims, actually, that would actually
That's
be
kinda fun.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, like a reverse card.
Reverse it down.
I like
yeah,
it.
that's-
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Turn the tables. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, the tables turned, or however.
I like
what's this, Michael Scott?
Yeah, right. Instead of the horror, we just
Oh, the
the
tables.
tables.
Oh, the
how
tables.
have turned.
Mm.
Like it. So, yeah. Oh, I was about to say the card I was going to give you because
I'm glad you didn't.
I'm glad I didn't.
Get
Yeah,
out of yourself there, Nate.
yeah, I would have outed
Oof.
myself.
All right, here we go. Here we go. The boogeyman is killing Stoner Stanley. Tub socketed, electrocuted in a bathtub by a giant 12-speed vibrator.
Oh, geez.
I don't even have to like
Jesus
look at that one. That is
Christ.
just like
you already knew it.
there's a
Like,
few that are
yeah.
just classics that we've had like from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's like the first 10.
That-
The
yeah.
First 10 cards. Yeah.
Dream a little dream. Dream a little dreamed.
Yeah.
Poked over and over again with rusty finger knives.
Oh.
Headshot for that.
Painful, right?
I like the idea of the poking though,
Yeah.
because it's not like stabbing. It's just
I do have to take a minute for people watching. We did have a little fun with the kills and stuff. We put like little Easter eggs in there. So for people who really know horror, we have some little like who that is, right?
like you know what a rusty finger
Yeah,
knive is.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
Non-IP, you
it's-
know.
Yeah, no, but
Non-IP.
this is certainly
I know.
a threat. No, yeah, everybody knows who that is.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody knows who it could be.
It
could be.
Obviously.
Could be anybody.
Could be anything.
Frederick Panther.
Could be anybody.
Frederick
be.
Panther.
Okay, let's keep going.
We put a bunch of those little things in there for fun for people that are super horror fans.
Nice.
Cleansed. Mouth plunged like a dirty toilet until the insides are on the outside.
Oh.
He's a stoner.
Some of these cards you can feel.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ear one I totally did actually. The eardrums.
Yeah.
Rerun. Head bashed into a black and white television set that's playing classic 50s sitcoms.
Oh.
What a waste of a good TV.
Right?
How'd he do it, Jacob?
Jackie says, I think Stoner Stanley can light someone's ass hairs on fire.
Yeah, if you're playing the reverse.
Yeah,
the
That would
reverse
smell
section.
wonderful.
Oh, great.
I have a thing for vintage TVs. I'm redoing one right now, so I'm gonna say rerun.
Yeah, play to the judge there, by the way. If you want to see how to play to the judge, that's how you do it. So I'll take my card.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an additional layer of strategy.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, he'll love this one because he loves that kind of shit.
Dude.
All right,
I
you
do.
pick
Okay.
one of those,
So we
and then
got-
you're gonna have to.
Choo choo chats.
Oh, jeez.
Choo choo chat.
Okay.
Choo chet.
What's
Scoot him over a little bit. There we go. And then what?
and then
Who's-
Oh,
he's gonna kill Monster Muffler Manny.
Oh man.
Ah.
Oh.
Chet collects toy trains and human livers.
And he loves you.
Manny really wants you to be jealous of his shitty hatchback. You're gonna get it, Manny.
We all know a Muffler Manny. We all have a Muffler
You're like,
Manny.
whoa, man.
That's me.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh.
I can't
You?
Now, at some point here, maybe in the next hand or so, we'll do an audience hand where
That'd be
we'll all
great.
play.
That'd
And
be awesome.
you
Okay.
at home, the home audience,
Let's do
can
it.
pick the most appropriate death for that setup. So we'll do that one next, actually. So stay tuned.
Okay, here we go.
A word from our sponsor.
Oh,
the
God,
horror.
oh my god. That almost came out. Okay.
You were officially sponsored.
I am.
We all sponsored.
Last week we were
All right,
sponsored
so
by
how
Subway.
is Choo Choo Chat gonna kill Monster Muffler Manny?
Oh, man.
Vittled. Eaten privates first, because that's the tender meat.
Oh,
It does have to do with meat, so
Mhm.
twist and shouted, placed on the rack, pulled in all directions, and twisted into person taffy.
oh.
Wow, I can feel that one. Lefty Lucid pulped it with a 5/16 wrench.
That's very specific.
That's
It's always
bad.
specific.
It's
But you know
because
Patrick
that
wrote that one.
5/16 wrench is like this big.
Jesus
So it's literally
Christ.
beat so many times.
It takes time.
Yeah. That's long.
We did research.
Hindenburg's chest cavity filled with pressurized hydrogen, then lit on fire. Jesus Christ! Wow. I'm gonna have to go with Vittles because that has to do with me.
Yeah,
Private
man.
first.
Oh, that was mine.
Yay! Killing it. Well, what's up, Allie? Hey, Allie Beamer's
Like
in
I'm
here.
waiting for the
Hey, what's
Guardian
up, Allie?
card.
Allie Beamer.
Allie
Allie
Beamer.
Beamer. Allie.
Put it in the pile.
Allie, hang out so you can help
Allie!
us with this next hand. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna pick a killer, and we're gonna pick a victim,
Gotcha.
and we're all gonna put in
Oh,
kills
Good
for
Good
this one.
choices.
Nice.
And so
Oh my god, this is so perfect for
so-
MegaCon coming up.
so this is going to be a audience participation round. So we're all gonna put in a kill. Method of death,
Mhm.
and you at home get to decide which one is going to be applicable here. So let's do it.
Oh, it's cosplay Cassidy gonna kill Goth.
Look at me, look at me, look at me at MegaCon! Goth Gertrude. It's not about standing out, but it does cost $167.49 per outfit.
Again,
Again.
so specific.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, how is she gonna do it?
Okay.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that?
We'll just set them down. We'll put them in a pile here, and then we'll go through them one at one.
Okay.
One at a time. Ellie says, always a party with this game.
Oh yeah.
Always a party. There we go.
All right.
Waiting on me.
And let's do. I mean, guess we could do Guardian Angel if we had to. I was gonna say leave that out of it, but we're stealing from the audience.
You want us to read them?
So, do you want me to put them on camera?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here we go. The first way she did it: raccoon, the eyes punched with brass knuckles,
Oh, jeez.
injected with rabies, and locked in a dumpster.
Oh,
Jesus.
good.
So cosplay
God.
Cassidy killed
The goth.
Yeah, killed
Let's
goth.
see if we
girl.
can-
No.
There we go.
All right.
Right.
Or she tiny tapped her.
Oh,
All 206 bones snapped individually with a rock hammer, then left in the desert to walk home.
oh, the
Wow.
desert of Orlando.
The
Make-
desert of Orlando.
Mhm. Overkilled, stabbed relentlessly an unfathomable amount of times.
Wow.
Whoa.
Jesus.
That sounds right, Cosplay Cassidy. Rock, paper, scissors. Stoned, flattened into skin paper, and cut into a string of dots.
Oh man, were you like stretched out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. And finally, she bling, 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 blinged her. Belly button pierced with a jackhammer.
Oh.
That is a good one. Bling, 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 bling.
Yeah, they are gonna have like
Yeah.
you know tattoo artists and things.
Oh yeah, man! I think that's a perfect way
Which
to
one?
kill Doc
Which one
Gertrude.
would you guys
Right.
pick?
Yeah.
So
And
what,
put it in the comments.
in the comments, what do you think? Which
Trying to
one do
see
you
if we can
think?
Get them in there.
Raccoon,
Tiny
tiny
Tap.
Tiny tip.
There we go.
Overkill. Rock paper scissors. Or bling 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 blinged.
Bling 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 bling.
Hmm.
And hopefully people are paying attention. And if they aren't, we'll just have to we'll have to crowdsource this.
All right.
All right, everybody,
Put your
keep going. Oh,
answers
it's
in
already
the chat.
9:00. We're just gonna keep going.
Let's go. Let's go. This is
Okay.
fun.
Tiny tap,
Tiny
Jared
tap
says.
is one already.
All right.
Bling
Bling,
bling, Allie
bling.
says.
Nice.
With some emojis. I like it. All right, we'll do we'll wait for maybe one more. If not, we'll just go. Bling blinged. We got another vote for bling bling.
2 for bling blinged.
All right, we'll give it just another few moments.
Oh, we get a third for bling bling, and we're gonna call it.
Come on.
Yep.
man.
I mean, we're not, you know.
I'll throw in a third for bling bling bling.
I should get them.
Yeah.
I typed it in bling bling bling.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Bling bling is me.
Hey,
Yes.
all right. So I think honestly, I think you won, Johnny. It
I've
was
got
either
I've got 4.
You got 4. I got 2. You got 3. I think Johnny won.
one.
We got 3
No,
between the
but
3 of
between
us.
The 3 of us.
Oh, we're doing a teams.
Oh well.
It-
Either way. you
Either way,
guys
yeah.
win.
We won.
He
You
wins.
killed us. You killed us.
Very killed. All right, very very nice. That is the the Horror game.
That's all the
So
horror.
it's 9 o'clock. I don't wanna shut it all down, but I don't want to keep everybody.
This is fun, but hey, we'll see you guys at MegaCon, and we'll continue the play again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And play with you guys at MegaCon.
Yeah, so
that'll
show
be
up.
fun.
We obviously we'll be stopping at the booth. I'll be there.
We'll be there. I'll be there only Saturday only.
So we'll stop by the booth, play a
Okay.
couple hands. So yeah, we'll hang out for a bit.
Mhm.
I might dress up as a Grim Reaper, which is
Hey.
applicable to
great.
this.
That'd be great.
So come and get some photo ops. I can only stay in this costume for like a couple hours. So get midday because the thing is killer.
So you're gonna be death itself, huh?
Yeah.
I will be.
All right, great.
Yeah, I've got the claws, I got the mask, I got the robe.
Yes, man.
It's hard to wear, but it's worth it because it
But
looks
it's
good.
worth it, yeah.
People underestimate how difficult it is.
Dude,
to
those
be
silicone masks are death.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, anything else that we need to talk about here? I think we went over all the things. Let me just check real quick. That's Jacob. That's the 3 of us. Let me just hit up the little image slideshow just to make sure. There we go. So we talked about this now. This game, just so people know, how much money to bring. How much does the game retail for?
It's 35. So
Yep.
it's 35 plus tax for paying with a card. If you're paying in cash, it's straight up 35 bucks.
Say
And
it
there's
loud.
also going to be the limited edition sets that we had through Kickstarter that are going to be a little bit more. We've also got pins, buttons, the prints. We've got a lot going on. So
Spend the money.
Spend the money.
Yep.
Do the things. So just remember, MegaCon, booth 3101. Make sure you're following them on social media that we can get all the information. So right next to Tattoo Alley. Panels, go to all the panels. I went to a couple of them last year. They're always fun. Good stuff. And here is all the social information for ohthehorrorgame.com, facebook.com/ohthehorrorgame, instagram.com/o_the_horror_game, because the other one was taken apparently.
Mm.
What? And then twitter.com/ohthehorrorgame. Very active on social media. They'll interact with you. And if you have any questions, info@ohthehorrorgame.com. But if you have any gameplay questions and you're stuck, who should they email, Patrick?
Oh, they should definitely email. Don't bother us. What is it? Go away.
Yeah.
Don't bother us at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Do what you want and don't bother us at gmail.
Hold on, let me bring that up.
We do actually.
That is wait, that's
Here,
an actual thing.
We actually looked it up.
cover
and that is-
the eyeballs. Cover
Cover
the
the
eyeballs.
eyeballs.
It wants to see the eyes.
Yep.
There we go.
So that is the longest possible email address you can get in the number of characters on Gmail. We did the research. Do what you want and don't bother us at gmail.com. And
Very
you will
cool.
get a response.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, that was fun,
That was
everybody.
a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was
Thanks for having
awesome.
me.
Thanks for
Yeah.
playing. It was
Good
fun.
night to meet
Absolutely.
you
You
guys.
could come
Yeah.
back for now. Remember when we did this playthrough, we were explaining and doing things as we were going. Once you get a hand or two like under your belt, it goes pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so you
sure,
can really
absolutely.
get stuff, get a lot of rounds pretty quick. And one thing I really like about the game is it's super duper dynamic. It's not the same hand. You've got the plot twist cards and the guardian angel cards, and I love how it's just so different.
And just to throw it out, how many killer cards do we have?
So, killer cards, we have 100 unique killers.
And 100 unique victims.
100 unique victims.
And 200
200
and
methods of death.
200 methods of death. So it's
uh,
never the same game.
Patrick, like he does, did the math at some point, and
It's
there's
2 million game variations.
It's literally
Oh, wow.
like
Yeah.
millions of game variations. So you can literally reshuffle the deck and keep playing, and you'll never have the same combination.
That's awesome.
I mean, it goes forever and ever and ever. So that's another thing we wanted to do when we set out and we made the game. We wanted it to be like, when you get this deck, you have a game that you can, because we hate buying games and you can only play through like 5 or 6 rounds. You're like, well, that's all the cards. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So there's a lot of cards in the deck. So it's super cool.
Very cool. Yeah, because all the methods of death that aren't chosen might be applicable to some other hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's cool.
Yep. And as you find that you have favorite killers in the deck or favorite victims in the deck, it's kind of like building your own sequel. So every single time Clowny Clarence shows up, or every single time Yogi Johan shows up, it's just another story that you can then tell with everyone in your house.
Yeah, and I refuse to spoil myself. Like some people will probably get it and go through the entire thing. Oh, that's my hand, by the way. Sorry, probably need that. But I will not go through the cards. I'm just gonna play it through until I see everything. So it's probably gonna take a while, but
I think that's awesome. I love that because it really I understand people want to look at all the cards and that's cool. Go for it if that's what you want to do. But there is something cool about playing it through
always fresh.
because it could take you 4 or 5 like game nights to see all the different variations on all the cards before you know what I mean. Before you get back to you starting to see cards, same cards again. Especially if you put the ones you discarded on on the side and keep playing with the deck you haven't played with. You could go and go and go. And you could have multiple game nights before you hit a card you've seen before. So
Hell yeah.
that's pretty fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. So, Patrick, Nate, Jacob, thank you all for making the drive to sunny, beautiful, the thriving metropolis of Davenport, Florida.
Polk County. Yeah.
Polk County. All right, so we got a couple things we're going to go ahead and give some shout outs here to our Patreon supporters. Thank you to John Sebastian Lavelle, Crystal Lavelle, Mark Muncy, Kerry Schultz, Amanda Rosenblatt, and SNR Travel Stories. We do appreciate you supporting all the things. You are awesome. Yay. And then make sure you're following us on everything. We are on everything, HauntScene.com. I'm actually going through and updating the Haunt directory for this upcoming season. Instagram.com, HauntScene. We're on Facebook, Twitter, HauntScene on everything. Email us if you have any questions. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll probably put this out as a podcast, although I don't know. I guess we did enough descriptions for it.
Yeah,
It'll be good for that. And do you know who we have on the show next time?
No one next week.
No one next week. So no show next week, everybody.
No show next
But
week.
on Tuesday, May 31st, we actually just booked this right before the show tonight. We're going to have one of my favorite local bands, the Bloody Jug Band, which is amazing, on the show on Tuesday the 31st. So we'll have some folks from there. Really, really cool. Lead singer plays a washboard.
They're gonna be
It's
here in
amazing.
the studio.
Probably not. We'll
Oh,
do
just on
some.
the- oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's going to be us. That's going to be it. So, all right, folks. Thank you for tuning in. We do appreciate you. Thank you all for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Another
Thank you
good
guys.
show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was so fun.
See everybody make a comment.
Yeah. Buy all the things. Do all the things. We'll go ahead and say goodbye to everybody together.
Okay.
So, bye,
Bye,
everybody. All right, till next time. Spooky easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night.
Buy the
Goodbye.
game. Olahor.com. Do it.
See you at MegaCon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.